Hello ladies and gentlemen, again from the grave here, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. I said a while ago that I was writing my book, and that I was wondering if you guys wanted me to do videos where I read it like chapter by chapter, and I decided I will because there's like no chance that this is ever going to get like published or anything. But if you guys enjoy it, then of course this is a way you can hear it, like an audiobook, because no offense to anyone, but most people these days would rather like use an audiobook or whatever instead of reading it from paper, which is fine, it's not a problem, it's just how some people are these days. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna read the prologue because it'll give you sort of an idea of the main characters and what the story is about a little, and we'll go from there because I'm not finished with chapter 1, but the chapters will be sort of long, so it'll probably be one, maybe two videos per chapter, but the prologue's relatively short, it's just an introduction to the main characters and that. But anyway, let's get started, and obviously let me know what you guys think of this, because obviously any constructive criticism or compliments or whatever it may be is always welcome. So let's get to it. The book is called A Blood Brother's Oath, and this is the prologue. Being a mercenary is a dangerous job, but pays well. It requires you to trust those in your team with your life, and you with theirs. One such team is two famous mercenaries called Zaltarish and Bloodgear. Zaltarish is a dark elf with a wife and two children, as well as a spy network spanning the world. Bloodgear is a dwarf who was exiled by his people because of his views. He didn't agree with the dwarf's seclusion and hostility, but instead he enjoyed exploring and socializing with other races. He was also an expert blacksmith and a warrior who had a habit of making powerful friends and powerful enemies. These two different people both became mercenaries to put their skills to the test, and they found they were very good at it, quickly making a name for themselves and filling their pockets with gold. The two legends met each other when they took on the same contract. They immediately became friends and said it was safer working together. After spending years working together, they became more than friends, they became brothers. To signify their friendship, they decided to take an oath and swear to be blood brothers. They mixed their blood and swore they'd be there for each other till the very end. They spent every day together. They lived with Zaltarish's family in his manor house and worked by each other's sides on every contract. Now they are embarking on a new contract like no other. They must save the world from an evil that has never been seen or heard of before. This mission will push their bonds to its limits and test the full extent of their abilities. They are the world's last hope and must risk it all to save those they love. Okay, well, that was the prologue, and like I said, let me know what you guys think of it and everything. And like I said, this is just sort of a background on, the two main characters and how they met and different things about them. Of course, we'll learn more about them along the line as the story develops and they go through so many different events. And we'll meet new characters who they may become friends with, who will join them on their quest. But yes, this obviously gives you an opportunity for any ideas. So if you think there's an interesting character you can come up with, or perhaps a town or a setting, because of course they will be going to several different places around the world. Of course, the world that they live in, not ours. But yes, and let me know what you think of the main characters. Because of course not everyone likes the protagonist. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me, and maybe in next week or so I'll get the next part done for like the first half of chapter 1, and we'll see what happens then. And again, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this. Just a calm, peaceful video. It's a lot chiller than the usual stuff I do, of course. So thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.